Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am going to talk about right now the next step that we're going to take in the planning of the 12-week year plan. So let's just recap. So far, on Monday, we did our aspirational vision, which is all the areas in life, everything we want to have, everything we want to do, everything we want to be. And it's something that we really want to connect emotionally to and be excited about. Then Tuesday, we did our 3-year vision. Now this was sort of on our way to the bigger vision. What do you want your life to look like in 3 years? We want to get specific here, specific and measurable. What would your life, what would it be a great life? What would that look like in 3 years? Then yesterday, we came up with our 12-week goals. So that's 1 to 3 goals. 1 is fine, 3 is fine, but don't choose any more than that because we've only got 12 weeks and that's the point. But yeah, so we're going to be concentrating on these 3 areas. And again, they need to be measurable. They need to be a stretch for you. Not unrealistic because that'll be discouraging, but not easy because why bother? They should align with your vision, with your 3-year plan. You know, they should be getting you on your way there, but they should also be achievements in and of themselves that you can be proud of and rejoice and celebrate at the end of the 12 weeks. Okay, so that's what we've done so far. Now, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. We're starting to really build the plan, and we're going to start closing the gap between where we are now and where we want to be in 12 weeks. So we want to come up with how we're going to do this, right? So what we should do is write out your first goal. And then underneath that, we're on a separate piece of paper, write out everything you can think of that would contribute to that. Just brainstorm everything that you're not going to be doing all of this. Just come up with all the different things that it would take that you feel like would contribute to achieving this goal. Okay, and do that with your first one, and if it's just one, that's fine. Do it with your second one and your third one. Come up with everything. Because out of this list of different things that you've written down, we're going to choose the ones that you're going to do, the actions or the tactics. And sometimes the act is going to be just like what they call a keystone action, right? Which is like, let's say you want to improve your relationship with your spouse or partner or whatever. You plan a date night once a week, right? That's a keystone action. But if you were going to, the easiest example to use is losing weight, right? If you're going to lose weight, then every day you're going to be restricting your calories or restricting your food intake or whatever, changing your eating habits. Let's just put it that way. You'll be changing your eating habits and you'll be exercising. So, you would list that, and those are tactics. So you want to come up with all the actions and the tactics, and then from there you choose the ones that, as few as possible, but that will get you there, because you don't want a lot of them, because the more you have, the more it'll get overwhelming, and it's not realistic to get everything done. This is where I personally have a challenge, because I want to get everything done in the next 12 weeks. I feel like I have a lot I've got a lot I got to catch up on in life. No, you know what? That's just not a nice way to say that. Let's see. What's a better way of saying that? There's just a lot I want to accomplish. And that's very important to me. And so I've been struggling a little with narrowing down the actions. Anyway, you want to keep them focused, like I'm saying, as few as possible. Okay, so they need to be specific and measurable, like the other goals, like our 3 or 1 to 3 12-week goals. And again, just like that, they're a stretch and they are time bound. So you have a specific amount of time that you need to do them in, right? And they could be things like I was saying about keystone actions or tactics. They can be things that you have to do on a daily basis, things that you have to do on a weekly basis, or things that could just happen once. But just, yeah. But when you're stating them, you want to, you want the sentence to start with a verb, right? This is like an active thing. You want it to be a full sentence, and you want to state it positively. So you don't want to say, don't do something, you know, like, don't eat for losing weight, but like, eat healthfully. But then, you know, it has to be a bit more specific than that, you know. Whatever the case is, don't say don't, say do, right? We want everything to be positive here. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, you know what? For all these actions, if you want to be a really good doobie, you can write down the things that you're going to struggle with. You know, in the future, you know, we're starting out, we're excited, we're like optimistic. We'll talk more about this cycle, the emotional cycle of change later on. But we're excited, right? We're excited, we're happy, but we have to know that there's going to be struggles. There are going to be things that we come up against in a day and we just don't want to do them. So figure out what it is your struggle for these tactics will be, and then write down how you're going to overcome them. Because just knowing that this is going to come up is going to be like, okay, you know, when it comes up, you're like, all right, yeah, I saw that coming, and I know what I'm going to do about it. You know, it's going to be hard, but we're going to do it together. See you guys later.